We are dry roasting some black chana right now. Black chana, and we will make sattu, that is chattu, out of it. So once it is done, we will prepare pona out of butta chattua, because today is Pona Sankaranti, and Happy New Year to all the Oriyas out there. The chana is perfectly cold now. Let's take it to the mixer jar and give it a fine grind. Butta chattua. Very smooth, and this smooth ground of the chana is what we need for our pona. First thing we need is all the fruits, available fruits. Right now I have apple, pears, one banana, and some beautiful black grapes. The fruits need to be finely chopped, like really little tiny pieces, very fine, so that they mix well, they get incorporated well into the pona, because pona is watery. Two tablespoons of sattu, chana sattu or butta chattua, followed by, I have some thick chia yogurt over here. I will very soon come up with this chia yogurt recipe. So I'm going to put this chia yogurt in it. It has some raisins in it also. It's just yogurt set with chia seeds. It's as simple as that. You can use plain yogurt also, or plain milk, whatever you have handy. Give it a rough mix. Here goes all our fruits into the sattu mix. Let's take a mortar pestle now, and it's time to grind some important spices that will go into the pona. A small inch of ginger, 2 pods of cardamom, and some whole black pepper. The mashed spices go directly into our pona, the preparatory bowl of pona. To add sweetness to the pona, so we will go for coconut sugar and a tad bit of it, because we already have sweet fruits in it. So just a tad bit of coconut sugar to give sweetness, a hint of sweetness to the watery pona. Some black salt. Mash it well, really well, and then we will put some water in it to make it a pouring consistency. Throw in some cashews, some raisins, little pieces of figs, chopped figs. They're gorgeous, sticky, gorgeous, and they add the required amount of sweetness to our recipe. Instead of figs, you can add dates and dry nuts, any dry nuts of your choice, whatever is available, whatever is there in your pantry. Well, dry nuts are not a compulsion. You can totally skip them and just stick to fruits of your choice. Dry nuts just make them a little more exotic and a little more celebration friendly. And here goes a big spoonful of coconut. We cannot think of pona without coconut. They give a crunchiness to our recipe, and they also add a dash of freshness. Here goes raspberries, fresh ones. You can do with cherries, with pomegranate seeds, whatever you have. And the final beauty of our pana will be these homemade khoya. They will make it even more exotic and just the right type and kind to give it to Goddess Tulsi. Because goddesses need to be pampered.
Delicious.